Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Hope everybody's doing good. Obviously, I'm not, but hope everybody's doing well. Just doing some sound checks real quick. See, we got 11 people in the crib. We are going to get started here in about 20 seconds. Y'all give it a second. We're about to get ready to roll, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, today we come to you live from the Dallas-Fort Worth area to see and hear a knowledgeable content creator. From Arlington, Texas, we bring to you the one, the only People's Champ, Rod, a.k.a. PBT. You know what time it is. Let's roll, baby. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome, man. Welcome, man. I can only imagine how many people have been in here and gone. As always, your boy took a nap, and I guess the nap, waker upper, the alarm, it worked. I thought I hit snooze. I think I hit off, and man, here I am. We got 8 people in the crib, 9 people ringing the doorbell. And man, I have a topic that's good for you guys tonight. And again, I apologize from the bottom of my heart for being not late, man. I'm talking about way late. Hey, in case this is your first time here, allow me to reintroduce myself. Hey, welcome to pointsblanktravel, everyone. My name is Rod, and on this channel, we talk about credit. We talk about credit cards. We talk about points, miles, cash back, personal finance, and how to travel around the world or around the country for little or no money out of your pocket. If that's something you're interested in, do me a favor if you haven't already done so. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button, and the like button, you're going to hear me refer to it in the live streams as the doorbell. As you come into my crib, make sure you ring the doorbell, and that is that like button down below. Make sure you smash that joint. Share the channel. You can share the live stream. You can share the videos. That's all cool, but share the channel. Share Points Blank Travel with your family and friends. And with all that being said, you know what time it is. Let's roll, baby. All right, now that we got all that out the way, man, let me take my glasses off a minute, boy. I'm telling y'all, I've done more in the last 30 minutes than a lot of people done all day trying to get up, man. We got 11 people in the crib, 10 people ring the doorbell again. As you ring the doorbell, as you come into the crib, make sure you ring the doorbell. And I may be saying stuff a little backwards for about 3 minutes as I still wake up. However, if this is your first time here, do me a favor. Let me know what area you're coming from. I can see the comments are rolling in. We do have some channel members in the crib. If this is your first time here, let me know what area you represent. If you know you're shy, you don't want to say your city or your town, just say your state. If you don't want to say that, you can just say from the West Coast, Midwest, East Coast. Hold up, man. I got I had a little fur on my chin there. It was pollen out in the air. But anyway, let me know what area you represent. I am broadcasting from the Dallas-Fort Worth area, Arlington, Mansfield to be exact, probably about 15 minutes south of AT&T Stadium, home of the Dallas Cowboys. And with all that being said, what's up, Andre? I see you in the crib coming from VA. Hey, I see we got channel members in the house. We got Joe Ford, we got the president of operations, Miss Poulard in the crib. We got Neo, another channel member. I'm going to get down to the comments, man. Y'all just bear with me. But boy, and again, man, I'm hoping some of the people come back. I know, and I can see from the comments. And here we got Ulysses in the crib, another channel member. I want to just get right down into this. I like to treat these live streams. I'm starting to treat these live streams as like they're a replay, like somebody watching it for the first time. And I've already been talking about 4 minutes and 52 seconds, and that counts the countdown. That counts the guy that introduced me. I don't even know who that was, but one of the things, man, and I'm going to get a little serious tonight, y'all. I'm just going to warn you. I'm going to get a little serious tonight. And I do want to talk about moving in silence. I may or may not, depend on how long this take. And again, regardless of what the thumbnail says, regardless of what the title of the description or whatever, regardless what's in the description, regardless of the title, We can talk about anything you guys want to talk about. The only two things I won't talk about is politics and religion. Other than that, but there's some on my mind. There's some on my heart. And I've been thinking about it for a couple of days. And that's how I came up with the title originally. If you've been here a while, you'll know I probably can go through 7, 8, 9, 10 different things I want to talk about on any given day. But I'll always, and I'm getting text messages right now. There may be a troll in here, and I'll double check in a minute. I haven't even got down in the comments. If they're here, then they're going to get some knowledge tonight. I'll always have several things I want to talk about, but then when it come down to it, when it's showtime, then I'll get down, and then I may make a change, I may not. But earlier today, I came up with something totally different than what I planned on talking about. But I will say this. I will say this right now. If you have something going on in your life, or a significant change, especially a financial change. And that's what I want to talk about, move in silence. Hey, I see we got 14 people in the crib again, man. And I'm probably going to change it up. I'm going back to the top of these comments. I'm at the bottom. Hey, I see we got Paulo in the crib, a channel member. Man, I missed you, Paulo. I see, again, I'm going to get out of these comments. But hey, let me talk about what I mean by moving in silence, man. A couple of days ago, and I'm going to try my best to get through this without getting overly excited. I'll say it like that. There was a young man, and I'm not naming any names. I don't have to name any names. There was a young man who had another young man staying with him for, I don't know how long. I don't know the whole story, so I'm only going to give you the bits and pieces I know. But this young man who had this gentleman staying with him was coming into some money. It doesn't matter how much money. He was coming into some money in the form of a trust fund or something like that, or inheritance, whatever it may be. And he was, not thinking anything about it, but he was telling his plans and talking about what he was going to do. And the gentleman got his money. And I'm not sure, I'm going to say about a week later, this young man was getting ready to go and handle some business, take care of some business. He and his daughter's mother, his children's mother, and the other gentleman was, I'm assuming, in the back seat. I don't see all three of them being in the front seat. But the third party, the outside party, ended up taking both parents' lives, should I say, over some BS. Well, I'm going to say over some BS. Money is not BS, but there's no amount of money in the world worth doing that. So what I'm saying right now, and what I talk about moving in silence, my circle is so small. My circle is probably the size of a quarter moon, if that makes sense to everybody. Imagine a full circle and you see a quarter moon. It's just a little bitty quarter of a circle. People can be in your circle, but they don't need to know everything you got going on. That's the point I'm trying to make here. For any of you young people out there, people my age, people that's getting older than I am, move in silence. People don't need to know your every move. Maybe they need to know your end move. They definitely don't need to know your beginning move. Or maybe you can tell them you have a thought or idea, and you'll hear me refer to it as the hamburger. People can know you have two buns. They can know you have two buns, but they don't need to know everything you're going to put on the burger. They don't need to know you're going to have a double, a triple, a quarter pounder, whatever. They don't need to know the ingredients of your situation. Let them know you let them know your plan. Let them be surprised when the burger arrives at the table. Oh man, Rob, what kind of burger are you eating? What do you got there? Oh man, I got a little of this and a little of that. They don't need to know your whole package. That is kind of what I wanted to convey. And I'm not going to dwell on this, man, because y'all know how we roll. If it's your first time here, trust me, this is not a preaching sermon. It's nothing like that. But this is something that was on my mind. 22 years old, 22. Gone. Over however much money it was. I don't know and I don't care. Gone. Can't be replenished, can't be replaced, can't be brought back. Watch your circle. That's all I'm telling you. Watch your circle. And hey, we about to get down into business. I do have a couple other things I'm gonna talk about. I do see we got Marcus in the crib, another channel member. I am gonna jump down in these comments, man. And I may, if you guys heard anything, I know I got a couple emails, a couple text messages over the last couple of days. People shooting me credit card news and all of that. Bear with me here. I'm jumping into my iPad because. Oh, there we go. Exactly what I was looking for is right there. So that's just something. And notice that's why I said I had two topics for the live stream. I wanted to talk about that. Move in silence, man. If you got some money coming or you're about to hit a lick, everybody don't need to know about it. Not everybody, I'm telling you. It's cool. Sometimes we get excited. But everybody don't need to know your plan, man. All right, next thing I want to get into, man, we got 15 people in the crib again. Welcome to Points Blank Travel. And I actually am going to jump down in these comments real quick, and then I'm going to jump back up into what I want to talk about. Actually, I never do it like that. There's no sense in changing. Once I get in the comments, I get stuck. Next thing I want to talk about is mistakes people making. You're probably going to hear me revert back to this moving in silence, man. You're probably going to hear me revert back to that. I'm telling you, I heard this on Friday, and I'll be honest, I never met the man. I knew of the young man. I've heard a lot about the young man. I had never personally met the young man. However, I've never personally met a lot of people that come in these live streams. I haven't met really anybody that come in these live streams. I virtually met you. I feel like I know you. You grow this connection. My whole day was jacked up Friday. One of the reasons I really haven't been recording in a week, one of the reasons. Another reason I was kind of tired and I went hard last week, but that was one of the main reasons I haven't been recording. But I did do a video today, What's in My Wallet. Make sure you check that out. While I'm thinking about it, make sure you check out the affiliate link down in the description below for ChatFlights. They are a points and miles booking service, and they will help you find a war flights you never knew existed. There is an affiliate link down below. Next thing I want to get down into, I want to jump into it real quick. I did part 1, and I said I was going to do part 2, but I am still going to do part 2 because I'm only going to talk about one other thing: mistakes that people make with travel reward credit cards and they don't realize they're making. We got 18 people in the crib, 13 people ringing that doorbell. All right, here, let's see here. I think the main one I want to talk about is not paying off your balances, man. You get this award card, you get this travel award cards, and you're so excited. It's gonna give you 5% cash back or 5 times the points for every dollar spent. You're excited, you don't know what to do. And you're out here racking it up, man. You're rolling, and this 5% card is not gonna be able to be spent everywhere. You're only gonna say, let's say grocery stores and let's say gas stations and restaurants. You get 5% back. Sort of like the Discover It card. Right now in this quarter, it's running gas stations and home improvement stores. So we'll use those two. And you're out here buying up everything, man. You're buying everything. You rack up, let's say you got a $5,000 limit. You run up $2,000 your first month. You can't afford to pay it off. You can't afford to pay the balance off. So you pay $300. Leaving you, I said what, 2,000, leaving $1,700. That interest that you accumulate is gonna wipe out, because I can tell you right now, there isn't a credit card out there. You do have credit cards right now that have 0% intro APR for 12 months, 15 months, 18 months. But there's no credit card out there that has a 5% interest rate. So you're making 5% cash back on every dollar you spend. You rake up a $2,000 balance. You pay $300, leaving you a $1,700 balance, and I promise you I'm not trying to confuse nobody with all these numbers, I promise you. And then your interest rate is 24.99. That's typical for a credit card. You may have some of the Navy Federals, some of the people with good credit scores where your interest rate is maybe in the 18s. Last time I checked, 5 is not more than 18 or 24. So you're making all this money, 5% cash back. You're excited, but your interest rate is exceeding your cash back by 19%. If it's 24.99, we may as well call it 20%. by 14% if it's 18.99. Man, we have to think here. So one of the mistakes that people make with travel reward, and I did have a list of 4 or 5 of them. That other topic kind of superseded it, but in my next live stream, I will do part 2 of mistakes that people make when they get travel reward cards. But that's, a lot of people don't think about it like that. They just, oh man, girl, or man, homeboy, I'm getting this 5% back on everything I buy. They don't want to tell the whole story. They don't want to talk about how much the interest rate is, how much they're not paying off the balance in full each month. And all they're doing, they're not making 5% cash back. They're just not paying 24.99%. Instead, they're paying 19.99. Hopefully they didn't go over your head. And if it did, let me slow down. Let me say that again. People are getting 5% cash back and excited. Yet the interest rate, because they didn't pay their balance in full, is 24.99. No, you're not getting 4 or 5% cash back. You're paying 19.99 instead of 24.99. More to the story, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you pay your balance in full, if at all possible. I'm not going to sit here and sound like Mr. Perfect. I'm not going to sit here and say everything I do, I pay the balance in full. I'm not going to say that. But what I am going to say is, if you can, do it. Don't come up with 1,700 reasons you can't. Now, that's ironic. 1,700 is the balance because you had a $2,000 limit, whatever I said. I can't even remember what it is. But don't come up with 1,700 reasons that you can't pay the bill. Try to think of 1,700 reasons that you can pay the bill, so you can realistically and in reality enjoy the 5% cash back. That's just a little note from the ROD section, man. Now we're going to jump down in these comments. And again, hey, I got 12 reasons. I went over 4 of them. 3 from the first live stream, about 2 weeks ago, week and a half ago, 1 tonight. So if it's not enough comments, which we never had that problem, and I'm sure I have questions down here, I'm going to go ahead and address all these comments that I'm seeing pouring in. And I will tell you guys right now, man, the first comment, if you got anything valuable, and that first part of it, that's just life, man. Not necessarily having to be valuable. Y'all bear with me, I'm moving these comments around. I want to make sure, okay. Let me see something here. I have to get back to my members only page, because the first person I see in the chat, I can't remember if he was a member or not, man. I'll be honest with you. It's sad to say, but it's the truth. Oh, boy. And I don't know if your favorite couple's in the house, but I'm sure, there we go, they're going to be talking smack, because I got my spiral, as Shelton from Your Favorite Couple, fellow YouTubers call it my spiral notebook. All right, first and foremost, and I want to welcome this young man back. We do have Paulo Alfonso in the crib. What's going on, Paulo? Man, glad to have you back for another Points Blank Travel live stream. Again, if this is your first time here, man, just say hello. You don't have to type a paragraph like Paulo did, but I'm glad he did, because Paulo's been missing from the live streams for a while. Paulo says, grape juice on deck. Let's roll, baby. Yes, sir. We always rolling. So glad to be back, my brother. And once again, I appreciate everything you do for us, especially during the hard time for myself and my family. Hey, Paulo, I got your email the other night, man. I mean, your text message. And I didn't say who it was, but I read it out during the live stream. And I saw the text that you sent me a couple of days ago. And I saw the one you sent today, man. And really, you don't have to thank me. What I do, man, I do this because I care. I do it because I want to see people flourish. And a lot of times, I don't even know how I'm affecting people. I don't realize. I'll get an email or I'll get a text message. Sometimes I get a phone call. Sometimes I get something like that. But I don't know how I'm affecting people. But glad to have you back, my brother. It is a pleasure and it is an honor to see you here. And again, man, if I didn't cover something, if it's something you have a question about, if it's something on your mind, please do me a favor. Type it down in the comments. I do go over every single comment, depending on what time. It's 8:41. I may skip some of the what's ups and the hellos today, just to get through the regular comments, and then maybe touch back on some other stuff that I had planned on talking about. Again, this was not totally planned. Tonight we are talking about moving silence. And one of the things I did want to address, I know somebody out there is saying, well, Rod, you tell us most of your plans. Yeah, I do. I tell most of my plans. I don't tell all of my plans. I think I get a little deeper in the members only live streams. I don't tell all of my plans, rarely to anyone. And if you think the plans I do tell nobody, I'm broadcasting from Arlington, 15 minutes south of AT&T Stadium, but you don't know exactly where I am. And unless you got to be bad to get to exactly where I am. And so, yeah, I do tell my plans, but I don't, my circle is like a quarter moon. Y'all remember that. My intimate circle is like a quarter moon. Okay, Paulo says, and I seen you last stream. Yes, it was me who sent PBT that text message. Okay, so I didn't have to say it. You said it. It was me that sent PBT that text message. He helped me out a lot and took our minds off our situation for a little. Thank you, Rob, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, sir, man. And I told you in that text, my response, Paulo, you guys make me who I am. You guys make me what I am. You guys make me want to come in and day out and do this, man. I don't even have to dwell on that, man. So thank you, sir. I appreciate the kind words, but thank you for being a viewer, a subscriber. Thank you so much. It means the world to me. Hey, we got 16 people in the crib, 14 people ringing that doorbell. Again, as you come into the house, smash that like button, hit that joint, and I'm going to be going back and forth. I'm going to be reading comments. I'm going to be talking about it. Notice I put chop it up, and then I put move in silence, and this is more going to be of a Q&A variant than it is me having a total topic, but I did talk about one thing with credit cards. Make sure you pay your balance at full every chance you get, because if you're not, you're canceling out the cash back or the points that you're earning. So make sure you guys do that. All right, hey, we got a channel member in the crib. We got a Zuri Winged in the house. Says, hey, PBT fam. And in case this is your first time here, PBT is Points Blank Travel. A lot of people rather type PBT than they do Points Blank Travel. Speaking of which, for the members that are in the house, and Zuri just helped me think about that, for the members that are in the crib, do me a favor. Check out the Facebook group only for the PBT YouTube channel members. I changed the name. It's now PBT space no underscore, just PBT VIP. PBT VIP. Make sure you guys check that out. I will be posting there, and I'm pretty sure I didn't post it today because I did, but it's not a members only live stream. So, all right, Marcus, another channel member in the crib, says, hello, Rod and Credit Family. How everybody doing today? Marcus, I am doing well, man. Running a little bit behind, but your boy is doing good. Speaking of which, let me get a little water here. Oh, man. I am doing well, man. Glad to see you in the crib, Marcus. As always, it is a pleasure to have you here. All right, a serious wave in there. All right. Marcus says, how often, now we're getting down to some of the questions, how often does creditors report to credit bureaus every month? I had a situation in my cold store, and you told me about this one. Credit card was reported twice this month. First reported and good. It was pulled in full. I'm assuming reported in full. A creditor reports once every month, typically. Now, when you first open a card, they may report twice. I've never heard of that. But a creditor will report once, and that's usually on your statement closing date. That's when they will report. They're not going to report when you, they could report when you pay, but they're going to report your balance on the statement closing date. That's why a lot of people don't understand. And here's another nugget. And again, I don't call them nuggets. I call them boulders, baby. I don't drop nuggets. I don't drop gems. I drop boulders. A lot of people think, and they don't understand, they pay their credit card in full on the due date, but their credit score is not going up. Their credit score is not moving northward. It's either staying stagnant, staying the same, or it's moving south. And they're like, man, it don't make sense, Rod. I'm paying my credit card, my credit card in full every month. So I'm going to give that prime example. I'm going to keep simple numbers here. So you have a credit card. It has a $1,000 limit. You run it up to $500. Let's say run up to $700. You're using 70% of your credit utilization. Credit utilization is the amount you owe divided by the credit limit. You owe $700, divide that by the $1,000 credit limit, you're rolling with a 70% credit utilization. Experts say you want to keep it at 30% or below. Rod say try to keep it at 10% or below. Obviously, I'm not an expert. I'm not one of those gurus that get paid to do this, but the experts say 30% or below. So your statement closing date roll around. You ran it up. You get your bill, your statement. Rod owes $700 out of $1,000. Rod's due date is the 21st of the month. On the 19th of the month, Rod paid a whole credit card down to zero. I owe zero, $1,000 credit limit, 0 divided by 1,000, 0 divided or multiplied by anything is 0. I have a 0% credit utilization. I go back on another spending spree. Next month, I don't get it up to 700, I get it up to 600. The statement closes, I owe 600, credit limit is 1,000, I have a 60% credit utilization. Heck no, your credit score is not gonna go up because every time they report, your utilization is over 30%. Another boulder, baby, not a gym. And I've covered this several times. It's not a gym, that's a boulder. Credit utilization is 30% of your credit score. Paying on time is 35% of your credit score. All right, let me jump back in here. So Marcus, I don't know if I answered the question or not. I've never heard of them reporting it twice, but if they did, man, I don't know what's going on. Again, like I told you in the email you sent me, I will contact them. Hey, we got a long-time subscriber in the house, man, and I'm not sure if she's still here or not. This could have been when I was initially scheduled to come on at 7:35. Melanie in the crib. Melanie's been down with PBT since before PBT even had 100 subscribers, so it's so great to see you, Melanie. Says hello, Rod, and hello, and Credit Family. Hello, Melanie, glad to see you in the crib. All right, Marcus says, should I contact the creditor to see? Yes, you should, to see what happened about reported, because the second time they reported whole balance, the credit is $300. Yeah, because they probably realized now I'm understanding why they did it twice, because the first time maybe they made a mistake, but yes, they reported whole balance, the credit is $300 to all 3 credit bureaus. Yes, that's what the balance was, probably. You can contact them, but it's going to be hard to speed them, but I would still try. I'm not going to tell you don't try. You can't, it won't hurt to try, but that's probably why they reported it twice. Maybe the first time you didn't have a balance, or it was before the statement closing date, and the second time was at the statement closing date. I'd have to know more of the whole scenario. All right. Hey, we got another channel member in the crib, Mr. Joe Ford. Joe, I hope you're obviously you're feeling better. You're back. I know you hit me up on Facebook the day after the last live stream, which was Sunday. I knew you were under the weather, and you stated that the fever broke, so it was a blessing to hear that, and glad to see you back. He says, I'm here, but oh man, I need to read all this stuff before I start talking, but still very sick. Usually on Wednesday I'm at church, but we've been hit so hard, so bad, services have canceled, even Easter. Hopefully we'll be back April 18th. Man, Joe, that's sad to hear, man. I hope, I'm just taking one day at a time, brother. I hope you're getting better, man, and you say you're here, but you're still very sick, and that's a testament, man. That says a lot, man. I don't even know if I have words for that one, and I'm rarely lost for words, but you're sick and you're still here. That means a lot, Joe, man. Just hang in there, brother. Please hang in there, man. And on the next comment I'm looking at, you're going to see, and Joe, again, if I didn't mention, he is a channel member. Azuri says, blessings and prayers for healing, Joe, man. And you're going to see it's one big happy family here. People that have come to Points Blank Travel, man, I don't care if we're talking about credit cards. I don't care if somebody say they're sick. It's support and love here, and that's what I love about this. Man, I don't know, Joe. I can't explain that one. He says something is wrong. I'm watching you on TV, but you are not coming in on my computer. I'm not sure if I had made it yet, Joe, or I don't know what's going on with that, because I think when you typed this comment, I wasn't actually in the live stream yet, so I really am not sure. All right, we got Miss Poulard showing love to what says, welcome back, Paulo Alfonso. Glad to have you. Hope all is well with you and your family. Thank you so much, Miss Poulard. And Miss Poulard always shows love to everybody that come in and out and welcome everybody. Hopefully, I don't know how many comments in here. I'm probably, if it's a long list, I'm not going to read them all out, but I really appreciate Miss Poulard. She always show everybody love here. Again, President of Operations, man, she is always on point, letting everybody know what's going on. And if a matter of fact, if it wasn't for Miss Poulard, I'd probably still be knocked out. So I want to thank you so much for letting me know, man. I was running a little behind. All right. Azuri said, nothing here from me, went out and back in. Okay, man, I apologize so much. Okay, Joe says someone should let him know something's wrong. And yes, Joe, Miss Poulard did let me know. And we got Azuri saying, what's up to Miss Poulard? And Neo, we got another channel member in the crib. We got Neo100 in the house saying hello to everyone. Hello, Miss Poulard. I appreciate it. Y'all got to bear with me, man. My little, there we go. My little cursor. All right. All right, we got Melanie showing love. Back to Miss Pooler. All right, Miss Pooler showing love. Oh man, okay. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go through these here. I'm probably go. Miss Pollard said, glad to have all you join us tonight. All right, Neil said, hi Joe, hang in there. I'm sure you will be as good as new by next church meeting. All right. Hey, we got another channel member in the crib. We got Jose Pena. Said, is there a live? I don't see or hear anything. Yes, Joe, we're live in full effect. I'm going to skip some of these hellos. And we got another channel member in the crib. We got Mr. Ulysses Hill. He's been here with Points Blank Travel for quite a while. He says, hello, PBT, and PBT is Points Blank Travel. How are you doing tonight? I am doing well, sir. I should say I'm well rested. Well, I'm really not. Your boy was sleeping pretty good, actually. All right, I will read these ones because I do want Joe to know and see and feel this love that's coming this way. Melody says, hope you're feeling much better soon, Joe. Neil is hollering at Joe. Paulo, Miss Poulard, thank you. Glad to be back. I missed everyone. We missed you too, my brother. Miss Poulard said, my baby will be with us shortly. Neil, hi, Alfonso. I'm going to skip some of these highs, man, because it's just... only because it's a lot of comments in here and we're already running behind. Now, if I see I've caught up, I will go back and this okay. We got Neo says he's been doing fine. It's been a busy day and he's demoting one of his banks with PNC. What happened with PNC, Neo? I'm curious to hear it. I am so curious to hear what's going on. Hey, we got Sharice Harris, a good friend of mine in the house, saying hello. I know this is Sharice's first time here. Glad to have you in a Points Blank Travel live stream. Hey, let us know what area you're representing. I'm glad at least you came in and said hello. A lot of people for the first time won't say hello, so that is so cool. It's good to have you in the live stream. All right, Neo says promoting Arvest and U.S. Bank. Now, I've heard of Arvest, don't know nothing about them, and I actually have a relationship with U.S. Bank. Great choice there. Neo is saying, I'm assuming hello to Sharice. He said, hello, Cherry. All right, we got the main man, Luis, the fixer in the crib. Make sure you check Luis. I don't know if he changed his name on Instagram yet. It is Mr. Luis Silvestre 2, the fixer. And what he's talking about, the fixer, he is the credit fixer. He is great at credit repair and fixing your credit. We've collaborated on a live stream last week on Instagram, and I had a ball with him and Her Winning Circle, Catalina from Her Winning Circle, Louise from Mr. Luis Silvestre 2, and they went about an hour and a half. I was on there about 20 minutes, so it is good to have you in the crib. He says, good evening, PBT Familia. Good evening to you, my main man. Miss Paulo showing love to Luis the Fixer. Okay, Neo says, hello, Sharice. The autocorrect is a problem sometimes. Yeah, I kind of figured out, but I'm sure everybody else was like, hello, cherries, man. Like, what is Neo talking about? I kind of figured it out only because the comments were so close together. I figured it out. Oh man, it's a lot of little love here. We got Neo showing love to Luis. Luis is popular here. We got Marcus says, what's up, Luis the Fixer? How are you doing? Marcus showing love to Joe. Marcus says, man, I must be way up in the comments. Ms. Poulard says she'll let me explain what happened with me being a little late, and I think I've already done that. If you're just coming in, man, it was just a matter of man, I did a lot today, and just a matter of oversleeping, really. I hit the alarm, and I guess I didn't hit snooze. I hit continue to sleep or something like that. Okay, and then it's just Neo saying that I'll be coming shortly. What's going on? Is there a problem? Hey, Paulo, you been gone, but nothing changed, man. I don't even fall asleep. I go to sleep intentionally because I never know how long these live streams are going to be. And a day like today, you can see I actually shot another video. What's in my wallet was published earlier today. I shot that video. I was up late last night working on some content, working on 2 videos, and had a doctor's appointment this morning. So yeah, man, Uh, yeah, I didn't fall asleep. I intentionally went to sleep, but yeah, hey, nothing's changed, man. That is the explanation. All right, Ulysses. Hey, oh man, Joe, don't say that, brother. You make me feel worse than I do. Joe says I'm already half dead. This isn't helping. Laugh out loud. Oh man. Okay. All right. Neo says, Paulo. Man, thank you, Neo. Thank you for having my back, man. Thank you. Paulo, he's really been doing a lot of posting on the old. I don't know what the Upstains channel. I think it has been wearing him out. Yeah, I have been overdoing it, man. I've been all over the place. I've been on Instagram. I've been on YouTube. I've been on Facebook. I have been all over the place. So it's good to. I kind of slowed down. I haven't shot a video in a week, but I've done a lot of videos. I've been live. Haven't shot a recorded video in over a week. So I think I'm back on par right now. Miss Poulard showing love to Ulysses. Neo, I was thinking of adding some special things on the new VIP put channel. My topics will be about banks I have tried. Actually, Neo, that's cool. The VIP is really, that's more so for my regular Facebook Points Blank Travel channel. Post a couple and then we'll see how it go on the VIP. The VIP, the members only Facebook page, a Facebook group is really for promotions that I see, and I may as well talk about that now. We got 21 people in the crib, 18 people ringing the doorbell. If you are a channel member, and I actually became a channel member myself because I wanted to see the experience. Last night I posted, and just to give you guys an idea, and I'll go ahead and say what it is. I posted a promotion from Uber Eats to the members only, the channel members only. You can become a channel member, and I'll screen share him in a minute. I can't use my page because I'm already a member, but I can use somebody else's page that I actually look up to. Matter of fact, I can go ahead and do that now while I'm talking, man. You can become a channel member, and I got to make this quick because the last time I did this, it jacked up my reception, my internet connection, or whatever you want to call it. All right. So let me share my screen real quick. If you can see right here, and I am pulling up Roberto Blake, I watch him a lot. He talks about building your YouTube channel, blah, blah, blah. 522,000 subscribers, but we ain't worried about Roberto right now. We're talking about Rod, okay? Talking about Points Blank Travel. If you go to my home screen, there is a join button. All you have to do is click there, and it will give you 3 choices: silver membership, gold membership, and a platinum membership. I've been so kind to let... Oh man, what did I do there? I've been so kind to allow silver members to have access to the gold and platinum members. I'm not sure how long that's going to last. I'm doing it for now. But that Facebook group for the PBT VIP Facebook group is really for me to put promotions out there. And when I say promotions, not promote myself, but coupons or it's exclusive perks. That's all it is. If I come across something that people can benefit from, I'm going to put it out there, and that's what I did last night. So, all right here. Ulysses saying, what's up to Ms. Poulard? Andre in the house. Andre is, and I did say what's up to Andre when I first started. Andre is a first-time viewer, at least if maybe he's been here before. It's the first time he says, what's up, PBT? What's up, Andre? How you doing? I do see you are representing Virginia, VA, baby. Do me a favor, if you're not subscribed to the channel, man, I would ask right now that you go ahead and subscribe, but I'm going to be a little fair about this. I'm going to say check out the live stream, check out a couple of videos, and if you feel froggy before you even get to the end of this live stream, hit that red subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Make sure you select all. It does default to personalized, and make sure you select all so you don't miss out on future content and future droppings when I do decide to drop content in the future. Let me kill that because it was driving me crazy. Some in the background y'all can't see, but I can see it, and it was driving me nuts. And Andre says, coming from VA, VA is Virginia. Miss Poulard showing some love to Andre. I really appreciate that. We got Sharice coming in from Georgia, the Peach State, coming in from Georgia. Thank you so much for letting us know where you're coming in from, Sharice. And again, it is an honor and a pleasure to have you here. I'm not sure if you subscribe to the channel, but I'll tell you what I told Andre, and I do know Sharice, and I don't think she's subscribed to the channel. And if you're not, hey, consider subscribing. Please, please, it'll be a pleasure. Andre says, good evening to you too, sir. We got Hip to the Dip, another long time subscriber for Points Blank Travel coming in, says, sound like you're getting ready to preach a sermon. I knew Hip to the Dip had just something to say, but you know what? Hip to the Dip wouldn't be themselves if they didn't have something to say. No, Hip to the Dip. And if it was a sermon, I could guarantee it was a sermon that somebody needed to hear, but no, I was just spitting out a little knowledge, but my man. Spitting out a little knowledge, and again, that is move in silence. Move in silence. Miss Poulard showing Hip to the Dip some love, and Hip to the Dip showing that love back. Hey, we got Patrick Bowers representing right here in the DF Dub. Patrick, I've never seen you here before. Do me a favor, man. Let me know. You don't have to let me know what area you represent, but if you haven't already done so, subscribe to the channel, brother. It'll be a pleasure to have you here. You are representing Fort Worth, about 20 minutes, 25 minutes from where I'm from, or where I am, should I say, in Arlington. Man, it is a pleasure to have you here. And that's why I was trying to shoot through these comments. I want to get to everybody because right now we've already had 2 people here that they've never been here before, and I want to make sure I acknowledge them while they are here. Man, it is a pleasure to have you here, sir. Again, subscribe to the channel, and I hope I see you in future live streams. It won't be like this one. Typically, I'll have a topic. On Wednesdays, I'll have a topic. If we do it any on Sunday or Fridays, we'll just chop it up. We'll just come here and talk about whatever people want to talk about. But that is something that was on my heart, and I'm starting to see some of those comments rolling. Security is an issue for the up and coming. Yes, it is, man. You know, a lot of times a lot of the reasons that people are running into issues these days, we got 21 people in the career, 21 people ran in the doorbell. A lot of reasons that people are running into issues, they want to be accepted. I spend, other than the time, if you don't count the time at work, if you count the time at work, that's 8-9 hours a day I spend around other people. Days where I'm off, today, which was Wednesday and Sunday, I spend 100% of my time probably around nobody. I don't need insecurity, but I'm not I don't know, man. A lot of the times it's just people think and they hear or they have this feeling that they need this sense of security, and I'm not like that, but I am older, so you know that could have something to do with it. I'm not sure. All right, we got Miss Dalton, another channel member in the crib, says, hey everyone, I'm late. Hey, Miss Dalton, glad to have you back for another live stream. Hey, don't feel bad. You probably was right on time because I was a little late myself, so glad you made it here. Glad you made it for another live stream. And Ms. Dalton was our latest channel member. And again, thank you so much for becoming a channel member. Ms. Poulard is showing love to Ms. Dalton. All right. Ms. Dalton is showing some love back. Hey, we got Luis said, try to keep your credit utilization from 0 to 7%. Yeah, I try to stay below 10. I think right now I'm at 10. I try to stay below 10, Luis. And hey, life happens sometimes. So sometimes it's not much we can do. So, I mean, 0 to 7%, that is almost a perfect world. So you are really hitting the nail on the head. Hey, we got the people by the way, oh man, I almost forgot. Louisa Fixer is a channel member as well. He is a member of the Points Blank Travel channel membership. We got Your Favorite Couple. They are channel members as well. Check them out on YouTube. They have a channel and they are my favorite couple. Definitely check them out. He says man, Key gonna kill me. Most time when I see it, I'm communicating with Shelton, but Shelton and Key, they are your favorite couple. Says, good evening, PBT family. Crazy day at work. I was off today, but it was a crazy day, man. I couldn't imagine having work in the mix today. But I would highly recommend, please go check out Your Favorite Couple. I've been there. They've done 2 live streams. I've been to both. I wasn't in the live stream. I was attending the live stream in the comments, and I had a blast in both. Not sure when they're doing another one. Their recent video, they invaded Tulsa, Oklahoma, and it was a true historical visit, a historical invasion. So I would highly recommend. I don't want to blow it. I would highly recommend checking that video out. And Sharice says, real talk, I'm sure it probably has something to do, I'm assuming about the keeping your circle close and moving in silence. So yes, yes. Luis the Fixer says, at your favorite couple, good evening. So Luis is showing love to your favorite couple. Miss Poulard is showing love to your favorite couple. Hey, we have Appetite for Cheek. Make sure you check her out on Instagram. Please check her out. Appetite for Cheek. I actually had the pleasure of joining. Man, I don't want to mess up the name. I know. Oh man, Appetite for Cheek. I'll let you put in. I want to say it's Shanice. I'm pretty sure it's Shanice. And Catalina, I joined them on a live stream last. Man, I want to say it was Thursday on Instagram. And Appetite for Cheek has some handmade jewelry. Everyone, please go check it out. I've started, she followed me on Instagram, I started following her and seeing some of the stuff that she makes. It is amazing and it's handmade. Please, it is so good to have you in the live stream. Hey, my first time catching you live. It is an honor to have you here. And the first time I would come out preaching and I had a little something on my mind, but then as you can see, we did a quick round turn and got into one little thing that'll help you with your credit. Now we just here showing love. Blessings. It is a pleasure to have you here. And it was funny, man. Appetite for Cheek did. That was I'm assuming her first live stream on IG. And she was nervous. And she said she was shy. You know me. As a matter of fact, I did it right after the members only live stream last Thursday. I immediately jumped on Instagram into that live stream. And ever since that live stream with Catalina, with her winning circle, Appetite for Cheek has been posting like crazy. So I think a lot of that shyness wore off in that after that first live stream. All right, we got Louise hollering at Neo. Well, I think I answered that question, Ulysses. Ulysses, hello, Louise the Fixer. Do you fix credit? Yes, he does, Ulysses. Paulo says he has another great question here. Hey, I'm finally out of 524. In case you don't know, 524 means Paulo has been approved for 5 credit cards in a 24-month period with any creditor. It can be a credit card like a points and miles card, or it can be a store credit card. If you've been approved for 5 cards in a 24-month period, Chase will not approve you regardless of what your credit score is. Rod, I can get 5 Chase cards. This is what I have in mind. The Flex card, the Freedom Flex, the Chase Freedom Unlimited, the Chase Sapphire Reserve, and Hyatt. I don't know what to do for a 5th. Okay, so you have the Flex, Unlimited, Sapphire Reserve, and Hyatt. Those are all strong cards. I'm running those 4, except with the exception that I don't have a Sapphire Reserve. I had a Sapphire Preferred. I would look at my next card. I would do one or two things. If I'm looking for a 5th card from Chase, I would either look at an airline card, either United or Southwest. And if I didn't really, okay, United is my hub airline, man. I need to read the whole daggone comment, man. If United is your hub, I would look at that card. I'm not saying make a move. I would look at that card. And if you're not sold on one, now before you go apply for another credit card like an Amex or anything like that, I would make a move on a 5th Chase card because you're out of 524. But I would probably either look at the United card or maybe wait. You could be waiting 5-6 years, but wait and see if they come out with another card that could benefit you. I don't see them, but who knows with Chase? They've been doing some crazy stuff in 2020 and 2021. So I'm not sure if Chase will be coming out with another card anytime soon, but I would probably look at that United card. But I wouldn't make a sudden move. I would think about, hey, Paulo, you have my number, man. Before you make a final decision, hit me up and let me know what you're thinking. Hey, we got Ricky G in for another live stream. Ricky G says, greetings to you, Ricky G. As always, glad to have you here for another live stream, man. It is a pleasure and a blessing to see you here. Hey, we got Kelly Brown in the crib, another channel member. Hey, it is good to see you here, Kelly. Well, he is a faithful member faithful viewer, faithful subscriber, because if a lot of times he's working during these live streams and he will hit me up the next one and say, hey, Rod, I'm catching the replay. Hey, I missed the live. I know you were here. Hey, you on the road, brother. You was here Sunday. You here tonight. Say, hey, brother, church ran later than usual. And just like I tell Joe, man, church is way more important than this. So, hey, you're here, brother. That's all that matters. And I ran a little later than usual, so it all worked out. All right, Kelly says today I downgraded my CSR, which is Chase Sapphire Reserve card, to the Chase Freedom Unlimited card. He went from the second top card in the Chase Echelon to the Freedom Unlimited. My strategy is to get another Sapphire bonus in June-ish 2022, which is smart. So let me try to break this down for everybody. Kelly downgraded his Chase Sapphire Reserve card down to the Chase Freedom Unlimited card, and then probably June, July 2022, he's going to apply for the Chase Sapphire Reserve again and get the sign-up bonus all over again. Right now, the sign-up bonus for the Chase Sapphire Reserve card is 60,000 bonus points after spending $4,000 in a 3-month period. That's equivalent, if you use it on the travel portal, $750. If you redeem it pay yourself back, it's still $750. And if you redeem it at other places, it could be worth $600. And if you transfer it to a travel partner, a hotel or airline partner, it could be worth more than that. So that is a smart move, Kelly. Man, a matter of fact, that is a very smart move. Congratulations, brother. I love that. I love when people are thinking and giving themselves options. Hey, we got 28 people in the crib, 21 people ringing the doorbell. As you come into the house, make sure you ring the doorbell, and that is that like button down below. Make sure you smash that joint. I would highly appreciate it. Hey, we got Appetite for Cheek said, hey, and new here, hey, everyone. And I'm telling you, she's getting over that shyness, and I love it. Hey, it is a pleasure. Appetite for Cheek. What am I talking about? I'm trying to make it rhyme. Appetite for Cheek. What the heck am I doing? Okay, you're right. Laugh out loud. It's Shanice. Okay, well, hey, Shanice, I'm glad I got that right. I had to think about that a few seconds, man. I had to think about it for a moment. And glad to have you here. Appetite for Cheek says, it was my first time going live, and I appreciate Kat and you for encouraging me. No problem, man. You know what? I'm going to tell you, you did a wonderful job. I could sense it only because I do this a lot. But I don't think people would have known it was your first time live had you not told them. And I remember you saying that, but you did a phenomenal job. Please, you guys, go to Instagram, support this young lady. She's making some beautiful pieces. Appetite for Cheek. Support her on Instagram. All you have to do is look through I don't have to sit here and talk a lot about it. All you have to do is go through there and look at some of her pictures in her timeline feed, whatever you call it. And you'll see, man, her work speaks for itself. All right, Ulysses is showing love to Appetite for Cheek. Say, hello, sis, how are you? And matter of fact, Catalina from her winning circle is Luis's sister. So I'm sure Luis and Appetite for Cheek. Let me get down in here. And Luis is, I got to see how many I have. I don't want to do too much of it. Luis, hi, bro. I'm doing well. How are you? Okay, they're doing well. Good to see you. All right, Kelly Brown. Chase is supposed to come out with the airplane card this year. Yes, they are. Airplane, that's Canada, if I'm not mistaken. And right now, there's so many problems trying to get into Canada. I don't fly Canada, Air Canada anyway. And I have an option, not just people that have the American Express membership reward cards, the green card, the everyday card, the everyday preferred card, the gold card, the business gold, the platinum, the business platinum, Charles Schwab platinum, whatever. You could transfer those points over to the Aeroplan. Like I'm actually signed up with Aeroplan. I'm signed up with a lot of airlines, Qantas, Singapore Air, ANA, which is Air Nippon Airways, which is Japanese, man. And I may not ever fly none of them. Like I said in that last live stream, hotel loyalty brands, you can sign up with all this stuff, and you may or may not ever use it. But yeah, they are supposed to be coming out very soon with that card. Love More, glad to see you back in another live stream. Love More, you were here either last live stream or the live stream before. Says, hey, beautiful people. Hey, beautiful Love More, glad to have you back in another live stream. Good to see you again. I see we got 26 people in the crib, man. It is beautiful. All right, I got to read this next one. Luis said he would get them in this order. Let me see if I agree with this. Okay. At Apollo, get them in this order. Hyatt, Flex, United. get some business cards, ink cards. Okay, I don't think I've ever done this. This is a first. I'm gonna have to disagree with one part of this. Actually, and I did it. I got the Hyatt first, only because the Hyatt wasn't part of the 524 when I got it. Let's say I did get the Hyatt first because I want a hotel credit card, but I wouldn't. I'd get the Flex first. I'm telling you right now, the Flex is the strongest credit card out there. I would get the Freedom Flex first, without a doubt. Then I would get the Chase Sapphire Reserve if I just had to. I want a Sapphire card because you got to be able to transfer those Ultimate Reward points to the Sapphire card to be able to transfer them to partners. So I would get the Flex first, then the Sapphire. Then I would probably look at the Hyatt, but before then I would probably get the Freedom Unlimited. They kind of run neck and neck. The Freedom Unlimited and the Freedom Flex are kind of one and the same. Then I would get the Hyatt, then I would get United. That's how I would roll. I only got the Hyatt first, and I went in this order. I only got it first because it wasn't part of 524, but I had to disagree with Luis, but then I had to come back and agree with getting some of these business cards because they don't count against 524. Now, if you're already at 524, so you can't get them. So I would probably and I kind of see what Luis is saying. I would probably look at a business card before I got that United card, to be honest. That's just me. Hey, Luis, man, great minds think alike, but sometimes they don't think alike. But hey, it's still two great minds. All right, appetite for Chica is crying, laughing. I'm not sure about what, but hey, it's all good, man. We just in here having fun. We in here having fun. Luis is showing some love to love more. Neo is showing some, it's just a bunch of love being shown here. All right, Neo says, hey, PNC told me today to go to Quick Trip to get money orders. Last week they said go to the casino if I want a cash advance on my credit. What? Oh. What? Man. Let me make sure I understand this. PNC told me to go to Quick Trip to get money orders. Last week they said go to the casino if I want a cash advance on my credit card. Wow. Yeah, I'd probably be done, man. I don't have any interaction with PNC. I don't have a relationship with them. But yeah, Neil, I'd probably be done, my man. One of us will be done, either me or the individual that told me that, because I'd make sure I call back and talk to a supervisor and ask, what type of advice are your bankers or your consultants or your professionals, what they're telling me I need to go to the casino. I'm trying to deposit money, not withdraw money. I would really flip it around, but that's just me though. All right, Luis says Apollo High first because when you're ready to travel in a year, you will have your free anniversary night ready to go. Hey, that's a good point. I knew Luis would have a reason for that. You're right. And I actually check out what's in my wallet. Check out the what's in my wallet video that I did today. The first card I pulled out was the World of High card. So I would definitely highly recommend checking out that video. And I just uploaded it today. I haven't even looked and seen how it's doing. They usually do pretty good, so I'm not too worried about it. And yeah, I mean, it's really it is an order, I guess, but it's really not an order. My order is not right or wrong. Luis's order is not right or wrong. As long as you get 5 solid cards from Chase and then moving to the others, then you're making a smart move. Neil says, PNC said they only mail cashier's checks. Okay, so you would, I ain't never heard of nothing like this. And I just noticed a PNC bank by my job a couple of days ago, like 3 days ago. So I don't know, man. Wow, that's crazy. I've never heard of nothing like this. And Luis says the CSR to Chase Sapphire Reserve lasts. Yeah, I wouldn't be in a hurry to get that. Right now, I definitely wouldn't because I'm not traveling. But if I was traveling, it depends. It just really depends. Again, it's two opinions. Both. There's no right or wrong. My way is not right or wrong, and Luis's way is not right or wrong. It's just two different ways of how two different individuals who are deep in the credit game, two different perspectives on how they would go about with their strategies. No one's wrong. No one's right. It's just two different strategies. All right, Neo says PNC is stripped of services. Yeah, they be stripped of all that. U.S. Bank gave me a cashier's check for free today. Yeah, if you told them that story, I'm sure they did, but you also have to have a relationship with U.S. Bank as well. And we got 24 people in the crib. We've been rolling 59 minutes. 24 people ringing the doorbell. We are on even par. Again, I want to thank all the channel members that are here. I want to thank all the first timers that are here. I want to thank all the subscribers that are here. I want to thank all the viewers that are here. Not saying I'm about to roll anywhere. I just want to thank everybody because I just feel like thanking everybody. It is just it's just so much love, man. And again, again, apologize for being late for the live stream. Your boy is a little tired, and I started off with a topic that I just felt like needed to be discussed, and that is move in silence, man. Don't let everybody know your next move. You know, it's cool. Not saying your credit move. You have questions and need advice, man. Ask, but every time you get a lump sum of money, everybody don't need to know, man. Yeah, you want to blow, you want to brag, and sometimes it's not bragging. Sometimes you're just proud of yourself. Sometimes you're just happy for yourself. But everybody don't need to know your every move, man. Appetite for Cheek says, should Chase be the bank you choose when you're first building your credit? If not, what do you recommend? Now, keep in mind, to get a Chase credit card, you don't necessarily have to have an account with Chase. It would help if you have a savings or a checking account because you're building a relationship with them. In the credit card world, you will hear 9.9 out of 10 people say get Chase credit cards first because they have that. A lot of companies have the limitations and all of that, but no company has limitations like Chase. No one is as strict as Chase is with the 524 rules. So I personally, I didn't do it and it was a mistake. I would go with Chase first if I could. Excuse me. And if I couldn't, if I had ruined a relationship with Chase in the past, my next move would be American Express. Those by far, in my opinion, are the two top dogs in the credit game. I do have several videos of which routes I would take, appetite for cheap. But okay, I got to look at this. I got somebody here, all in my world. They just hit a comment up, and I don't know. I have never seen that person, but hey, thank you for the comment, and I'll get down to it in a minute. So, should Chase be the pay? I would try to choose them first, and then if I couldn't go through Chase, I would look at American Express, and then if American Express, I couldn't go with them. And then let's say you're just starting out, appetite for cheap. Let's say you're just starting out. You may have to go to Discover or Capital One route and then build your way, but don't get stuck with those two. I would get a Discover. I would get a Capital One if I had to. I would get a Discover. Then you still have 3 slots, and then I would try Chase. I would go with Chase first to answer your question. And if I couldn't, then I would lean towards American Express. Appetite for a Cheek says, I do have a U.S. Bank account because I want the credit cards. That's smart. That is smart. I have a savings account and a brokerage account with them as well. And I also have the U.S. Bank Cash Plus card. Marcus says, what's up, Rod? When you going to have a members on the live stream? I don't know, Marcus. I don't want to commit myself to a day right now. I will say, if you haven't, definitely make sure your notifications are on. I've tested them out. I know they're working for the members only live streams because I became a member just to make sure that I receive them and everybody should be receiving them. It could be between now and this week. I just don't want to commit myself, but it will be one coming up soon. I just did one last week, and I said I was going to do 1 to 2 per month, but it should be one coming up real soon, Marcus. And before I do, I'll try to shoot you an email and try to remind you. All in my world, first time here says, not to be rude, you do look tired. It's late over there in Texas. Yeah, it is late, but I just woke up too, all in my world, so I wouldn't call that being rude. I just say you're speaking your mind. I would say you're speaking your mind. Hey, Luis is still talking about this order, man. I gotta give it to Luis, man. I'm basing an order of Chase cards based on COVID travel slow. Okay, based on COVID travel slowdown. Yeah. You know what? I don't know though. Yeah. Oh, okay. All of my world. Like, hey, I ain't coming for you all of my world. Okay, I got you, man. I see your thing. I don't know, Luis. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm basing, but if it was me though, it's just me. I would try to accumulate the ultimate reward points. Now, and I don't want to, this is not going to be a debate between me and Luis, but I kind of want to educate a few people out there that may be thinking about this. Obviously, Paulo was thinking about it. Right now, traveling is a slowdown. So the first card I would get would be a card that would give me cash back and ultimate reward point options, which would be the Freedom Flex or a Chase Sapphire card. The World of High, once I lock my points into the World of High program, I'm pretty much stuck. And if it was some magical way I could redeem those points for cash, excuse me, it's going to be at such a poor redemption rate, I'm not going to want to do it anyway. So that's why I say Freedom Flex. Freedom Flex right now gives me the option to Freedom Flex is going to give me the option to either use it for travel points, use it for points, transferring it to the Chase Ultimate Rewards travel partners, or using travel in the Ultimate Rewards, the Chase Travel Portal, or I can redeem it back for cash back at 1 cent per point. Hotel points are kind of lock me into that. Hotel, yeah, you can transfer them to airlines at times, but it's going to be more of a lower redemption. So that's that is just my suggestion. I would just go with the Freedom Flex, but hey, Luis the Fixer, the man that fixes the credit, would go with the World of High. Now, I did go that route, so it's not a bad route. I just went that route because of other reasons. But I would definitely go with the Chase Flex card just to give me options. All right, all of my world said, don't come for me. Laugh out loud. Just don't work too hard, Rod. I enjoy your channel. Hey, okay, I got you, man. I'm always going to work hard. I can't help it. That's just in my DNA. That's in my nature. I appreciate the concern, though. And again, I just woke up, man, literally. It wasn't even up 20 minutes before I started this live stream. So I really had just woke up. But, I appreciate the concern, and I'm glad to hear that you enjoy the channel, all of my world. And I wouldn't come for you. It's all love over here. And as you can see, people have my back all in my world. What is your solution for him? Do not say you do not be mean to be rude. And be rude. And then Luis, no rude, all love over here. And then Luis is just showing love. So we got that squared away pretty quickly. Making sure here. Man, we got 27 people in the crib. And again, I'm going to reiterate again, man, make sure if you can pay your balances in full. Like right now, Luis and I are going back and forth because a person had which order will we get the Chase cards in. I could go for the Freedom Flex first. Luis could go for the World of High first. I can go to Chase Sapphire second. Luis could go for the United second. It doesn't matter if you're not paying. If you're letting your balances continue to stack up and stack up and stack up, and you're paying continuous interest, it really doesn't matter what you're earning on these cards, because they're going to be annihilated by the interest that you're paying. They're going to be wiped out. So I definitely wouldn't do that. It's something you have to really be methodical about. You have to have a strategy. You'll hear me talk a lot about these credit cards. You have to have a strategy when you apply for cards, and not for the application. Just, are you able to hit the sign-on bonus? Are you applying for too many cards? Your credit is good now. Are you applying for too many cards? Are you able to reach that $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 minimum spend requirement to get the 60, 80,000, 100,000 points? They're throwing points out there like crazy. They're throwing miles out there like crazy right now. So just because you see this wonderful offer, I would rather see a great offer, 180,000 point sign up offer, and not apply for it and wait until I see it again, or get a 60,000 point sign up offer when I know I can achieve the minimum spend. That's just me. That's just how I do it. But you have to be smart about this. And again, man, the main wasn't the main topic. I really don't have anything such thing as a main topic. Just make sure you move in silence, man. It's cool to bounce ideas off family members. It's cool to bounce ideas off close friends. It's cool to bounce ideas off loved ones. But you have to make sure you know these people, because everyone is not going to have your best interest at heart. I don't care if you're talking about applying for a credit card. Let's give it a prime example. Me and Luis right now going back and forth. There is no right and wrong. His strategy is great. It's actually the way I did it. Now that I look back, I would do it differently. Still both good strategies, just two different people would do it two different ways. But picture this. Has this ever happened to you? Hey, Jim, I'm thinking about applying for the Chase Freedom card. Oh man, I wouldn't mess with Chase, man. They be tripping. Chase ain't no good though. Now, Jim don't know nothing about Chase. He don't know nothing about Ultimate Rewards. He don't know nothing about transfer partners. He don't know nothing about none of that. But because Jim messed up with Chase 7, 8, 9 years ago, he's mad at Chase because he messed up. Jim's mad at Chase because Jim messed up the relationship with Chase. So now Jim is going to give Rod bad advice. Man, don't mess with Chase, man. That's not a good bank, man. This happened, and they turned their back on me. Everybody don't need to know your plan. How about you tell Jim about you getting a car with Chase after you get the car? Now, to bounce it off and get his opinion. Oh, okay, Jim, I hear you. I'm going to look into that, and then move on. And then talk to Bobby. Hey, Bobby, man, what do you think about Chase? Well, Chase is a great bank. I've had them for 15 years, man. I love their credit cards. I don't really deal with their customer service, but I love their credit cards. I've been able to travel 2 or 3 times to places I never thought I would go to, and they're great. Two total different perspectives. Now, if you have 8 different people tell you that this credit card issue is terrible, you may want to think about it twice. You're not going to have 8 people in a row that tell you Chase is terrible. That's never going to happen. So, anyway, Louise says, I like the Flex. It's a very good car with no annual fee. I like the Amex Gold. Amex Gold is my favorite card. It is my favorite card. Probably followed up. I'm not going to say the Freedom Flex is my second favorite. It's just in my wallet. It's a card that I'm rolling strong. I'm rolling heavy with because I have some pretty good bonus categories. Right now, I'm getting 5% cash back on gas or 5 times the points at gas stations and 5 times the points at grocery stores from the sign-up bonus I had when I signed up back in October, November, whenever it was. Okay, he says, okay, I'm going to go back here. Luis says he liked the Flex. Is a very strong card with no annual fee, not like the Amex Gold. Yeah, I like the Amex Gold. It has a $250 fee, but I found a way to get around it. And yes, move in silence, man. Move in silence, Luis. That is the topic for today, man. Make sure everybody don't need to know your plans. I mean, you could tell them after the fact, but how hard is it? And I want people to think about this. If you have a plan, if you have a solid plan, and you know it's solid, and you tell 3 people about it, and all 3 people have something negative to say, they don't have anything positive. And they talk you out of your solid plan. They just talk you out of it. And you knew it was solid, but you let 3 people talk you out of it. How hard is it to talk you out of your solid plan if you let them know about it after the plan's been executed? It's already been executed. They can't talk you out of it. You've already done it. And you're watching the fruits of your labor. You're watching the success happen right before your eyes, right before their eyes. That's moving in silence. But if you tell 3 people about it, and they all 3 of them, oh man, that'll never work. Oh, that's a crazy idea. Then you start getting negative thoughts. I'm a big fan of PMA, positive mental attitude. You start getting a negative mental attitude. You start to think, oh yeah, what if that don't work? Then you talk yourself out of your own dang on plan that you knew was going to work. Move in silence, man. Sometimes it's best to be just, and then once you succeed, then you tell people about it. All right, here. Hey, we got my man, Luis Padron in the crib, man. I ain't seen you in a minute, Luis. You must be very, 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 very busy. Says, yo, what's up, PBT Nation? Hope your day is going well, brother. Yes, it is going well, man. I had a busy day. Glad to see you in the house, my brother. Glad to see you here. I can tell when you're not here, man. I always know you always come in with that positivity. It is so cool. Neo 100 says, if you join a Marriott, Hilton, Hyatt, or Wyndham Points program with a generic card, can you get similar perks rather than use it? No, no, you won't. If you join with a generic card, you can still, I'll give you, man, I can't remember if it's, they'll call it member. If you're a member, and I want to say it's Marriott, and probably Hyatt too. If you're just a member, you're going to get points for your stays, Neo. That's it. You're going to get points for your stays. And it could be, let's say, 2 to 3, 4 points for every dollar you spend on your stay. And probably not 4. It's going to be probably maybe like 2 or 3. You're not going to get similar perks. You're going to get the points. So I guess that is similar. You're going to get points for your stay. But to give you an example, I'm a Marriott Gold member. Actually, I'll use Discover's with Hyatt. I'm a Discover's, which is the lowest tier. I check in like everybody else, usually at 12, but I check in at 3. It's been one time where I was able to use my status to check in early. I check out at 2. I do check out late every time unless I have a flight this early, which is rare. And other perks that, no, you're not going to get with a generic card, but you can still earn points. Please keep that in mind. If you have when I say generic card, a non-hotel card, you still can earn points, so don't let that detour you, please. Okay, Luis says, Rod and I have great strategies on this card game. The only card that can flip to the number 1 is a flex and Hyatt. Yeah, I would go with. I love the Hyatt. I have the Hyatt. I have my wallet, but I don't even know if it's in there right now because I did that video earlier. But yes, I love the World Hyatt. Matter of fact, it is my go-to card this month because they gave me. You need to watch the video. You have to watch the video. I'm not going to spill the beans. Let's just say I got a good offer in my email for the World of Hyatt card. Plus, I'm going for Explorers or Globalist status, which is the middle tier or the highest tier elite status with that card this year. So it is high on my radar. Luis Padron said, I just got approved for the Amex Everyday card. Man, what? The Amex Everyday, I'm actually getting ready to downgrade my Everyday Preferred to the Everyday card. Hey, congratulations, Luis. Congratulations. It's my second card from Amex, and they gave me a much higher increase than my Blue Cash Everyday card. Yeah, they'll typically start you out small, and as you keep building that relationship with American Express, the limits will get bigger and bigger and bigger, man. Congratulations. You're going to like that card, especially earning those American Express membership reward points. They are my favorite points currency. I do have a 209, 210,000, 208, somewhere between 208 and 210,000 membership reward points. So, man, congratulations, my brother. Hey, we got Brown and Beauty in the crib here. Had to check something there. Another channel member in the crib. I just, oh man, I didn't even pull it up. Love and light hashtag PBT fam. Hey, love and light to you too, Brown and Beauty. Brown and Beachy. I'm talking about Brown and Beauty. Brown and Beachy. Brown and Beachy also has a YouTube channel. Make sure you check her out. She is working on predominantly YouTube shorts, shorter videos. So if you want to go somewhere, get a little inspiration, get a little motivation, not spend too much time there, I would highly recommend checking out her channel. If you just want to be supportive, please go check out Brown and Beachy on her YouTube channel. Glad to have you back for another live stream. Louis said they gave me a $5,000 limit. I requested that they send $2,000 to my Blue Cash card limit so that it can be a new $3,000 limit on both cards. Yeah, not bad. I probably would have left it like it was, but it's not. It's not bad. That's a smart move. You want 3,000 on both, so that's pretty cool. Smart move. Luis says, if you are new to the credit card, leave the Amex cards for later. Yes, I learned that the hard way. Luis is right. In the game, once you have the points and travel game figured, that you can do all the spending for all the cards. I went with the American Express cards first because I always thought they were more prestigious. Didn't know anything about. I knew about Chase, but I didn't know that their cards was the big dogs in the card game. And I kind of learned the hard way. But now, and it took some years to get through all of that. It probably took me 3 years to be able to get my first Chase card, only because I was over 524. So, thank you, Luis. Brown and Beachy says the credit card game is chess, not checkers. That is so true. Don't make the mistake I did. And notice a lot of people in here are telling, we got 25 people in the crib, 28 people right in the doorbell. A lot of people in here are telling their own personal testimonies. I do it all the time. I know I made some major mistakes. I didn't know at the time. I thought I was doing great. I thought I was doing good. And it wasn't that I was making mistakes. I just could have done things a little bit better. And yes, some of them were mistakes. But the majority of them it wasn't totally a mistake. It's just I could have did it better. I could have made a better, more informed decision. So don't make the mistake I did, not getting all of Chase first. Got CSR, didn't get any more Chase. Now I'm locked out due to 524. And again, 524 is being approved for 5 cards in a 24-month period. Now I've left money on the table, and that's exactly what happened to me, man. And if you start following this real heavy, you get really into this, you're going to see posts, you're going to see articles, you're going to see all kind of stuff Chase this, chase that, new bonus from Chase, new offer from Chase, new this from Chase. Get Chase first if you can. If you can. Thank you, Brown and Beach, because that is a great point. I like that. The credit game is chess, not checkers. It is more strategic. Not saying checkers aren't strategic, but there's nothing like, not saying checkers isn't strategic, but it's nothing like chess. All right. I knew what you meant, Brown and Beach. I knew you meant table. Luis at Brown and Beach, he says, you are correct. Okay, man, great question, Luis. Luis says, what card is better in your option, brother? I know nothing about Amex points. Do they favor you redeeming them for travel? It really is not about what they favor. I will tell you this, Luis, you will get a way better redemption value if you redeem them for travel. If you redeem Amex points for cash, typically, and I'm going to say typically because I'm going to explain to you in a second, you will get 0.6 cents per point. 0.6 is almost a half a point per point, half a cent per point. Where if you travel, you can get up to 2 and even higher cents per point. I don't redeem them for cash. Now, the reason I say usually, typically, if you have the American Express Charles Schwab Platinum card, which that was the last card I added to my arsenal, you can redeem membership reward points for 1.25 cents per point. So you're doubling normal. What I would recommend, to give you, if I was just learning, meet the minimum spend, meet the minimum spend requirement for the everyday card. Read up, start reading articles, start watching some of my videos on I've done American Express every day. I know I've done the Everyday Preferred. The Everyday Preferred card was my workhorse for almost a year. It slid out of my wallet because I got the Business Go and the Gold and an Everyday Preferred card. Really, it's still a great card. It's just the way I set myself up, it wasn't serving as much of a purpose. However, hit your minimum spend, watch videos, watch my videos, read articles, watch other videos on the American Express Everyday Card and the American Express Membership Rewards Points Program. You'll understand and keep accumulating points so when you are ready to travel, but do not, unless it is an absolute, positively 300% emergency, don't cash membership reward points out for cash. Don't redeem them for cash. To give you an idea with me, I have the Blue Cash Preferred and I have the American Express Everyday Preferred. Or let's just say I have a membership rewards points card and I have the Blue Cash Preferred. The Blue Cash Preferred, it was in my wallet a couple months ago, but I keep a membership reward points card in my wallet. Right now I have the Business Goal and the Personal Goal. And I'm taking the Business Goal out actually because when I did the video today. All right, Luis says, I have my Chase cards on lock now, getting the CSR or the Chase Sapphire Reserve or the Chase Sapphire Preferred again for the bonus in May, and I'm done with Chase for a minute. Yeah, I know the feeling, man. I'm done with all of them for a minute. I just can't. Luis says, I have the Hyatt, IHG. I want the IHG, the Flex, Unlimited, United Business, all 3 inks, and I want the ink cards too. And in case you don't know what the inks, I don't want to, for the people that don't know, those are the business cards from Chase. You have the Chase Ink Unlimited, the Chase Ink, Chase Ink Business Cash, and the Chase Ink Business Preferred card. I've been wanting those cards for a long time. I actually applied for the Business Cash, 7-8 months ago, and they said they'd send me something in 7 to 10 days. And because it was a business card, it never reflected on my personal credit, and I never received nothing in 7 to 10 days, so I don't know what happened. I never got the card, but I never got a letter stating why, so maybe I'll look back into that. Hey, we do have 27 people in the crib. We have 28 people ringing the doorbell, 26 people in the crib, and I want to thank everybody for coming in tonight. I know we started off a little late, a little rocky. It's good to see some of the new faces here. It's good to see some of the old faces that I haven't seen in a while, and it's good to see some of the faces that I've been seeing continuously every week. Again, I would highly recommend checking out the Pointsblanktravel YouTube channel memberships. They start at silver level is $1.99, $1.99. Gold level is $4.99. Platinum level is $9.99. Big things coming with that. To answer Marcus, I will be doing I'm not going to commit myself. I will be doing at least a couple more members only live streams between now and the end of the month. I won't say when. You just have to check your notifications. Only because I don't want to lock myself in. I did that last week, and I overcommitted myself, and I came through with all of it. I just overcommitted myself. But I would definitely recommend checking those out, the channel memberships. Hey, if you got anything out of this live stream, again, super chats are in full effect. I'm not going to say where they are. I kind of watched a video on that, and I said I was going to quit talking about super chats. If you don't know and have a question, I'd be more than happy to answer. And if you know, they are greatly appreciated if you got any valuable information out of this. Also, one of my goals for the channel members and the current channel members and people that are thinking about becoming channel members and future channel members, one of my goals is to provide you enough value, whether you do the $1.99, the $4.99, or the $9.99. And again, let me rephrase that: the $1.99, the $4.99, and the $9.99 membership. I tried my first trial last night. I have to look at it again and see the votes, but I put some information out last night to the members that I'm pretty sure anybody that take advantage of that, it will pay for, if not two, definitely 1 month of membership. And that's the plan. I kind of want you to remember, I want to put information, I want to put promotional codes out there, I want to put stuff out there that will help you pay. It will help pay for your membership. It will help. And that's my I just saw Brown and Beaches coming. You know, I was going to do another level, but I found out I had to go back and get reapproved. It took me, I forgot how long, for you to approve the first 3 levels. It wasn't long, but I would have to go back and redo it, and I don't really want to go through all that. I might, though. I might. Let me bear with me. I got to go these. These. Here. Okay, I'm just sorry, y'all. This comments. All right, Brown and Beachy says, I can't remember the last time I used my debit card. Don't even know where it is. I only use mine when I go to the ATM to withdraw money. Mine is not even in a slot in my wallet. It's in one of the side slots, so I definitely can relate. So have learned how to grow wealth with credit. Yes, and it is easy. It is easy to grow wealth, and that's one of the things that Louise talked quite a bit about. I'm not going to get too deep into it because we got 21 people in the crib, and we've been going an hour and 27 minutes here. Louise says, I had to chase Sapphire Reserve and downgraded it to the unlimited. I had to read on that one. I had to think about that one. To the unlimited in May 2021. I will get a new bonus for the CSR or CSP for the points. Smart man. And I don't even know why, but I'm going to do it anyway. Great idea, Louise. Great idea. All right, Luis Padron says, thank you for the information, brother. I would definitely be checking out your previous videos on them. The sign-up bonus is 10,000 point where you spend $500 in the first 3 months. Do I still qualify? Yes. Try to knock that out. Only thing with American Express, man, I've learned some of my big ticket items. I don't know about where you are, but in Texas utilities won't accept American Express. The water, the gas, nor the electric. And that's some of my biggest ticket items. So, and I've never had a problem. I ain't gonna say never. I had one problem hitting the minimum spend, but $500, man, just use that card everywhere. Use it. I don't care if you're buying a bag of Doritos. I don't care if you're buying a bag of gum. Definitely pay attention to the bonus categories. With the American Express Everyday Card, it should be 2 times the points at grocery stores and gas, if I'm not mistaken. I have to look back at it. It's been a while. And if you make 20 transactions, you'll get a 20% bonus. With the the American Express Everyday Preferred, if you make 30 transactions, you'll get a 50% bonus. So definitely use it everywhere, so you can hurry up and hit those 20 transactions. Keep up with those, Luis, because you don't want to leave bonus points on the table. I did that once, man, and I was sick. I thought I had 30 and I actually had 29, so I made it a habit. If the number is 20, make sure you do 22, 23 transactions, just so Uh, okay, Luis says, I'm hoping Chase fixes CSR. Yeah, they got a lot of work to do with CSR. And they're starting to work on the Chase Sapphire Preferred. I think they're just holding off on the Chase Sapphire Reserve because people aren't really traveling, but now the traveling is wrapping back up. I'm pretty sure. Brian and Beecher, this is what had me laughing. She said, we got to get a Rose Gold membership level. Who knows? I may make a Rose Gold membership level. Luis is crying, laughing. Ulysses said he'll see you on the next live. See me on the next live show. I'll see you, man. Take it easy. Luis said good night. And Neil showing love to Brown and Beachy. Oh, okay. Melanie's still in the house. What's your get around on a $250 Amex Gold? Melanie, I hope you're still here. I mean, I've been lucky you've been here this long. So with my Rose Gold card, or the American Express Gold card, because they don't call it the Rose Gold, they have a Rose Gold version. First and foremost, you do get $120 food credit at Shake Shack, Cheesecake Factory, Ruth Chris Steakhouse, Grubhub, and Singlets. $10 a month times 12 months. That's $120. Then airline incidentals. Now this is gonna be a little tricky. I used to get gift cards. They wiped all that out. This is gonna be a little tricky this year because I'm not really traveling. But usually check bags if I'm not flying American. In-flight purchases, that's $100 per year. So that's 120, 200. I mean 100. So that's $220. I'm down to a $30 effective annual fee. I'm only paying $30 out of it. I'm paying $250. You don't get around it. You pay it up front, but I know I'm going to get that money back. And I hopefully, I probably should have said that way. That's what I call my get around, Melanie. So, and they've been having some temporary benefits that I'm actually exceeding. Making more than $250 back. I'm making more money than $250 back instead of just making $250 or $220 and where my annual fee is effectively $30. I'm actually not really even having an annual fee. I pay an annual fee, but then I'm getting all that back in return. $120 dinner credit, $100 incidental credit, and then there's some temporary offers out there. They were with could be internet, could be cable, could be phone. You know, that's how I get around it. So. Excuse me, man. I ate something earlier, and it's just got me going, burping. Brown and Beachy says hi. Neo. Wow. Neo says, my landlord takes Discovered Amex. Now, I talked them into taking Amex last year. Man, that is great. That is great because one of your biggest expenses is your rent or your mortgage. You know, there's ways out there you can pay your mortgage like Plastique. Haven't heard much about Plastique lately. I'm just too scared of that. You know, I'm relying on somebody else to send my rent or my mortgage on my behalf. I'm a little nervous about that. But man, you know what, Neil, that is great news. Melanie says, I'm still here. Okay, cool. Okay, glad. Melanie, it's so good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. I've seen you in a couple of Nigel Schroeder's live streams. And I said you haven't been here. I just haven't seen you comment. And I kind of been all over the place. Melanie said, okay, that's great. Yeah, that's how I recovered at $250. I shouldn't say get around it. I just recover it where the effective annual fee is not that high. Hey, we got 18 people in the crib. 28 people are in the doorbell. I'm going to go ahead. It's 9:55. Right now is the time. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, right now is the time to go ahead and slap them in that comments box. I am going to be ending this a little here soon, very soon. I'll give you guys a couple minutes. I'm not sure if I'll be doing a regular live stream on Sunday night. I haven't made up my mind. I haven't made up my mind on whether I'm doing a regular live stream Sunday. I kind of burnt myself out last week, but then I know how to go. Sunday I wake up, I'll be like, oh man, I shot a video. Okay, what am I doing now? And then I'll be ready to do a live stream. So that is a high possibility I will be doing one. I'm not committing to one. I just don't. I'm not sure right now. And again, there will be a members only live stream. At least another one before. What's the date? It'll probably be a couple before the end of the month. Not probably, definitely. All right, Neo says no plastic necessary in my resident. Cool, man, cool. Luis says, Luis Padron said, hey, bro, what's your opinion on who's better, Chase or Amex? Wow, that's a tough one, man. I would tell you, this is my personal opinion. I favor Amex because I started with Amex. I like how their transfer partners, they tend to work better for me. I don't fly United. I can fly Southwest because I'm in Dallas. I love Hyatt, and Marriott's cool. Hilton. I don't know. American Express, they give more bonus transfer offers. When I say transfer offers, like you'll see a lot of times, they transfer American Express membership reward points over to Hilton and get a 40% bonus. Chase, I can count on one hand how many times they've done that since I've been a Chase member. Chase's flexibility, now the membership rewards travel portal is extremely high to me, just my experience. The Chase Ultimate Rewards portal, if I had to use a travel portal, which is just like Expedia, they just changed it to somebody else recently, I would rather use that. But I typically fly American. I have 2 American Airlines cards. I have the business and the personal American Airlines Platinum Select MasterCard. So I really don't have to worry about that. But if I need to make a move, it's a tough one. I tend to lean toward American Express, but you can't go wrong with either, Luis. It's just really, I tend to lean more towards American Express. All right, Marcus says, thanks, Rod. I always give the great content. I always learn something new every last day. Man, thank you, Marcus. It's always good to have you here. Thank you so much for being not only a channel member and a subscriber, but an active channel member. I know you definitely bring it every time. And Louise, the Fixer, says, thank you for your time, Rod. Good night, PBT for me. You stay positive. Hey, man, thank you, Louise, the Fixer, for coming in here. Make sure you guys check him out on Instagram. Check him out. I'm telling you, the man knows what he's doing every time. I don't know what Ulysses, I thought you said good night a while ago. Ulysses says, don't overdo it with the live stream. Oh, no, man, I'm about to get up out of here, bro. I'm just trying to get to these comments. Amex is the show point of credit cards. Amex Partners, Delta, and Marriott are my main brands. Yes, I love it. I love it. Miss Dalton says, my question is, what do you prefer, charge card versus credit cards, and why? Which ones? Miss Dalton, if you're seasoned, not you, but if an individual is seasoned, not me. If I'm a seasoned individual, I would prefer charge cards because I don't care who you are, including Rod. I don't care how much you know. Charge cards won't allow you to carry that balance. You know, you may have occurrences or times where you're tempted to carry that balance. And on a credit card, you have that opportunity. So I prefer charge cards because they don't really leave me that, a true charge card. Now they're coming up with this pay over time and all that. They don't leave you that opportunity. Like, I refuse to ever leave a balance on my my platinum or either my platinums or either my gold cards, either my Charles Schwab American Express Platinum or my regular American Express Platinum or my American Express Gold or Business Gold. I won't leave a balance on there. I won't leave a balance, and I won't put enough on there to ever put myself in that position because I don't want to ruin that relationship with American Express. So I personally prefer the American Express charge card. I like the gold card is my favorite. When it comes to travel, I like the platinum, the regular platinum. I do like the business gold card because it gives me even a couple more options to expand my membership reward points. And the Charles Schwab Platinum, I have it in case I need to redeem any of those points for cash back and get a 1.25% into my brokerage account. So that's a tough question there, man. Not really tough, but it just depends. But I like the charge cards better. All right, Marcus says, I do have a question. When the time right in my situation, I'm thinking of getting a house. What would I need to do on my credit profile? Ooh, hey, Marcus, you got to email me that, man. Matter of fact, I'm not even a house expert. I would suggest contacting a realtor. I don't want to give you no bad advice, man. I'm be honest with you. Definitely, from what I've heard and I've been through it myself, minimize your debt. That's the only advice I can give you. Minimize your debt as much as you can before you get ready to get a house. Yes, you're right, Marcus. I do plan on doing a vacation live stream. As soon as I take a vacation, I'm not being funny, I'm being serious. That is heavily on my mind. I am ready to travel. It's killing me. I'm itching to travel. So as soon as I travel, I will be doing a vacation live stream. I was actually moving around with my camera today, the one that I'm recording with now. I have two of them, one that's on the go with me and one that stay here. And I was maneuvering around just to see how, because I haven't used it on the go yet, thanks to the current situation, everything that's going on. Yes. Neil, you're right. Chase cards are very easy to use and easy to understand. American Express can be a little more complicated. Love More says, ready to diversify my credit card game. Have a MasterCard through my credit union and a secure card through Chase. Would an Amex or Chase be my next go-to? I would say Chase would be your next go-to, Love More. You already have a secure card through Chase. I would look at the Chase Freedom Flex card or the Chase Freedom Unlimited, whatever one fits your lifestyle better. I would probably say the Flex would be my go-to choice. Then maybe the Freedom Unlimited or the Chase Sapphire Preferred. And maybe trickle in an American Express card in there. I think I talked about that. I don't know if, man, I'm doing so many videos. But I would definitely say I would go with Chase first and then Amex. Even though it's kind of awkward that I say that because I prefer Amex, but I Chase, I just know how hard they are to get after you've exceeded 524. Okay, Luis does have a new IG, Luis the Fixer. Everybody copy that, so it's not Mr. Silvestri too. He has a new IG, new Instagram, Luis the Fixer. Everybody get that. Hit him up. He does wonders. All right, Marcus says, what would you rate Discover credit cards against other credit cards out there? I would rate them very high, especially if you're just starting off. Matter of fact, I did it again. I would check out the What's in My Wallet video. Marcus, I just uploaded it earlier today. There's my Discover It card right here. And if it's in my wallet, I rate it pretty high. Well, not all of them. There's a couple of them that I don't rate that high, but that's when I made mistakes. But I definitely rate the Discover up there. And yeah, and I was thinking the same thing, Neil. Going back to Love More, hey, you say you have a Chase security card. I didn't know they had a security card, but I was just rolling with it because maybe they have stuff I don't know about. I don't claim to know everything, but it kind of is the same thing that Neil has said. All right, man. I am going to get ready to get up out of here, y'all. I think a couple people said that, hey, don't overdo it. It's been a long day. And more than likely, I will be doing a live stream between 9 and Sunday. It's kind of, with all this love and energy in the air, man, and so many good comments, so many great questions, it's kind of hard to stay away. Well, I said we got 16 people in the crib, 28 people rang that doorbell. It has been a pleasure. You guys could have been anywhere tonight, but you chose to be here with Points Blank Travel, and I appreciate it. Again, thank you for the new people that came to the live stream. Thank you for the subscribers. Thank you for the channel members. Thank you for the viewers. Thank you for the returning people. Thank you for the people that's been away that are now having an opportunity to come back. It is a pleasure to have Paulo Alfonso back. Good to see Luis Padron. Haven't seen him in a while. And it's just good to see everybody, man. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do me a favor. Consider doing so. Remember, if you didn't do so on the way in, hit that thumbs up button. It helps the video get pushed out to more people. If the live stream video, whatever you want to call it, get pushed out to more people. Share the channel with your family and friends. Tell people about Points Blank Travel. As you can see tonight, it's nothing but love here. Okay, thank you, Neil, because Love More came back and cleared up. She said, I'm sorry, Capital One. Hey, remember, Love More, credit is a marathon. It's not a sprint. It is a marathon. And Neil is saying, good night, everyone. Hey, YouTube channel members, the channel members for Points Blank Travel, make sure you have your notifications set to all. You never know when I may be doing a members only live stream. I will try to post it. Again, check out the Facebook group, PBT VIP. It is a private group. You really have to request. And it's 2 questions I ask. What's your YouTube name and what membership level you're at? Because I'm going to verify. Most of them I know. But just in case, your Facebook name. I know your YouTube name, but just in case your Facebook name is different from your YouTube name, tell me your YouTube name and your membership level, and I will approve it. But I'm going to do my checks and balances, so I would definitely recommend checking that out. All right. Neil says good night, everyone, and Neil says okay, love, talking to Love More. And again, I'm going to get out of here. It's been a pleasure. Remember one thing, as I end every live stream, shoot for the moon. If you don't make it, you'll be amongst the stars. I'll be coming at y'all soon, dropping even more knowledge. It has been an honor. It has been a pleasure. Also, if you have more topics in the future, man, hit me up, pointsblanktravel@gmail.com. Points with an S, pointsblanktravel@gmail.com. If it's something you want to talk about on a live stream, something you want to see a video on, hit me up, let me know. Your boy's about to get out of here. Your boy's about to bounce. And until the next time, hope y'all have a good one. Peace.